Hey guys, it's Run for Make It by Run, and if you want to see how I did my hair, these big bouncy curls using hot rollers, stay tuned for the tutorial. Hey y'all, so I'm back with another tutorial. It's a hair tutorial, so it's a little different. My goal this year was to get a fabulous big curly hairdo in time for New Year's. The reason why is because last year I spent so much money on my hair for New Year's to the point where I was totally like turned off from my hairstylist and never went back there again. The reason why is because I had gotten my hair colored like I always do, but this time around I was like, I had some clip-in extensions and I was like, oh, I want you to put my clip-ins for me, and they're, you know, the easy clip-ins, and then pin curl them. I almost had like, I was like broke down because it's ridiculous. Like with clip-in extensions, all you have to do is clip, and then she'd put a pin curl on it. It was ridiculous. So since then I've been on a hunt to do on my own, and one thing I really like to do is some kind of curler, some kind of hot curling item of some sort, because my hair, this is my hair what it looks like. It's air dried. So as you can see, I have long thick hair. It's straight. It just has a little wave in it because I had it up in a ponytail. I need some kind of hot tool to keep it curling flat. This is a new set of curlers I got from Babyliss Pro right here. And I've seen actually some other gurus do some tutorials on it, so it's kind of cool because I could see what they came up with. But I've used them already because I wanted to test them out and then do a tutorial for you guys. The objective is to get big bouncy curls, and it's really easy. So what I'm going to do is spray heat protectant. This is Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray. I think almost everybody uses this. It's going to keep your hair nice and protected from all the heat. And I actually really like the way it smells. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this Garnier Fructis style curl construct mousse. And I don't have curly hair, and this is kind of for curly hair, but the reason why is because the first time I did this, my hair like looked awesome in the beginning, and then like it kind of drooped after like an hour. Shake it and put some on. And if you have straight hair, I think this is going to help your hair last longer. Apply this all over my head. Now, I am not claiming to be a hair expert. I hardly ever do hair tutorials. This seems to work for me, so maybe if you have the same hair type as me, or you're kind of like not really like a hair person, this might work for you. Okay, so my hair has been combed through and all that. So now this is the important part, is putting the curlers in. So this is what they look like. It's a big old thing. I thought that you could put this standing up like this, and the little trays open like that, so that way it's easy access. But I put it standing vertical and it kind of felt wobbly, so I just let it be flat like this. So you have just, it's really easy to use. You plug it in and it just has a low and a high setting. I put it on high because I have thick hair. So you also get these little clips to hold the curlers in. Honestly, they didn't give me, I feel like, enough clips because there's less clips than there are. And if you have a lot of big hair, if you have a lot of hair like me, you need more of those. So just FYI. From the curler set, there's different sizes. So you have the big purple, smaller blue, and then it goes to green and pink and green. So I actually like to use like the medium to large on the top for fullness, and then on the sides I'll use the smaller. And I don't really do it in a really organized fashion, as you'll see, but I just do it so that way it's kind of generally bigger and then smaller on the sides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a side part, and I found that this really works because what I do is I curl it with the side part, and then I flip it, and then I get a really cool kind of flipped out bang. Now I'm just going to warn you, the curlers look like this. They don't have like a heat protecting thing to it, so they get really hot. And honestly, it's not my first time with hot curlers, and I found that these kind of hurt my fingers a little bit, so you have to work quick. Okay, so what you're going to do is take sections of your hair, and I'm going to do a couple in the beginning, and then I'll just fast forward through it, so that way this isn't ridiculously long. Okay, so now I'm going to take one of these purple ones right here, and as you can see, I'm going to do it going back. It's going to give me roll. So you want it to be as smooth as possible, so that way your curl is smooth, and you tuck in the end, you know. So like, this is what this one looks like. like that, and I'm going to kind of do that for the rest of my top part of my head. This section's a little smaller, so I'm going to go for the blue. And as you can see, go all the way back and then roll. Trying to make it smooth. If you have to comb out the little hair that you put in first, go ahead and do that. And I like these holders because they really hold it in. And my hair sometimes doesn't like to stay in these kind of things. So let's go to this little part right here. Like I said, comb it out so it's nice and straight in the curl. And then I'm going to go for this blue one. I'm doing mainly the blue and the purple, which are the medium and the large. And it has little grips on the curlers, so they kind of hold your hair. So I'm going to do also like back here and kind of do the same thing and curl it up. Just to kind of give myself some volume. Because for the rest of them, I'm not going to go up like this. I'm just going to go like along the side. So okay, so now for the side parts, like I was saying before, I'm going to take smaller sections, comb it out, and then I'm going to take just a little bit more smaller barrels, and I just curl them all the way like towards my head. You can rotate and go away if you want as well. So like I said, I'm not going like up, I'm just kind of rolling it straight to my head. And be careful because they do get hot and you don't want it like flush right on your ear. Okay, so I'm going to finish this for the entire head and then we will be right back. Okay guys, so the hair curlers have been in for about 30 minutes. They're cool. As you can see, I miraculously have makeup on. I just did a tutorial for this look, which is going to be like my holiday cranberry and wine makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I did that, make sure to check out that video. I'll have a link to that separately. But now that the hair is curled, and it's cool, it's really easy now. All you really do is take out the curlers. You gotta just take them out, put them back in, you know, the appropriate slot. Go ahead and do that. The actual process of putting the curlers in takes me about 15 minutes, maybe a little longer than that. Taking them out though takes like 2 minutes. So as you can see, they're very much ringlet curls. That's okay because you're gonna like kind of run your fingers through them. So I just take the clip out and I just let it fall out. That way the hair doesn't kind of get tangled up in it. So I put all the little, these thingies in the bag that came with the set, which is convenient, so you don't lose them. Her hair is pretty much like a whole bunch of ringlets kind of connected together. So what you're going to do now is just comb your fingers through them. And this will give you a little bit more of a grown and sexy look as opposed to curly Sue. So I'm just literally running my fingers through it. Okay, so now it's getting longer and stuff and bigger. Okay, so then you could leave it like this if you want. Flip your hair over even if you want. Tousle it. But what I'm going to do is flip this, like this part over. And then it kind of gives you even more volume. If you want, what you could do is run your fingers through your hair with some like gel or some kind of serum too, so that way as you're combing out your hair with your fingers, it doesn't get all frizzy. I'm just going to lightly use my little brush to kind of just make sure everything lays flat. And as you can see, now you have your big va-va boom hair. And then you can go ahead and spray it. Especially if you have problems with your hair staying curled. It's going to fall throughout the day, which it will still look nice. Whew. So this is your big bouncy hair tutorial. You got a lot of volume. It's very soft. And yeah, it's great for like a party, a night out. You could do a lot with it. You could even pin it to the side like this. Put a little bobby pin in it. Could be like more Veronica Lake kind of look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was all about those hot curlers, man. And this is what you get. It's really easy. You just stick them in, do your makeup, you're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You can find the curlers at follica.com. And I think this is actually where I got this hairspray too, this White Sands hairspray. So I will have all the information about the curlers, my review of them, like the pros and cons of the set, and all that fun stuff at makeupbyrenren.com. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas!